My name is Ilana Benish and I am 38 years old. I born blind. I had many surgeries and they have succeeded to improve my sight in one eye. Independency means access. Many of the technologies that are available today are not accessible. And that's why I came to Applicable.
My name is Michal. I'm the program manager of Campus Tel Aviv, which is a Google space that is dedicated to entrepreneurs and startups, meaning helping the local ecosystem to create amazing startups. I started thinking, how is it possible that this huge market is not being addressed? Because if they knew that with some easy steps, they can actually make their app accessible to this huge market, I was sure that they're bound to do something about this. So this is how the idea of this program of Applicable started.
My name is Ariel Kedem. I'm a mobile product manager at Fiverr. Fiverr is a marketplace for creative professionals. We're helping people productize and make money from their talent. Fiverr is trying to change how people work and allowing people with disabilities to work with Fiverr is something big.
So we started with visually impaired and blind people. Each table had a startup, mentors from the design world, from the product world, and developers sat together with a person with visual impairment and a person who's blind to see how he's actually using his own app.
My name is Jonathan, Android developer and evangelist in Get. Get is a leading platform for on-demand services like Get Taxi or Get Pizza or even Get a Doctor. And remember at the beginning, there was a woman that said, you're from Get? I'm not talking with you. Like, you're make my life awful. When you make this difference for them, first of all, you feel proud. Because like, you really help someone. One of the really small changes that we did that has huge impact was that we have, when you open the app, you have marketing pop-up right straight on the screen, and it doesn't have any label. So for the blind people, it was like home. We were showing a regular map with the address and order taxi button. And it wasn't aware that they're actually the marketing pop-up and they can't click on anything or using the talkback. And by just verifying that if your the talkback is turned off, not showing this pop-up, is like huge difference. Because now these people are able to order a taxi instead of constantly clicking on the marketing pop-up and not understanding why I can't order a taxi. Actually, the impact was that she went out of the building and she said, now I'm able to order the taxi.
We actually did some really small change. We have a page of categories within Fiverr. It was built like a category next to a category in a very long page. And when we did one of the sessions, they just tell me, just build them one in a row and not one next to each other. So we changed it, we put it in the app on page and just changed dramatically how people navigate the app. Thinking about a simple experience, it just made me a better product manager.
With a really small effort, just to change a little bit bytes of code to add additional stuff, and you can make really huge difference for them, for their daily routine.
Tagging your components on a specific page, giving an image the right alt tag. It's really something that when you change how you think, it's very simple. Enable the accessible view on your phone. Try to use the phone as someone who, just for example, can't see. This will affect everything you do dramatically.
Button 96, unlabeled. Button 13, unlabeled. Button 74, unlabeled. Button 18, unlabeled. Button 35, unlabeled. Button.
How was it? Disaster. really disaster.
So after about half a year that we dealt with visual impairment and blindness, we went to the second stage of the program and addressed people with motor disabilities. So again, we opened testing labs. We brought the mentors, we brought people with disabilities, we brought startups, and we realized that this is definitely something that is so needed.
Take your phone in one hand and start to running and try to send a message during the running. You will have a lot of mistakes and you need to erase and retype. And this is my life when I'm using apps. I'm hard. I'm 39 years old. I'm working in Get as a senior QA engineer. I have cerebral palsy, and the effect of that you can see in my speech is I have a difficult speech, and my right hand is not functional, and also both two legs are not functional, and I have only one hand, and even in that hand I have, in 3 fingers I have a spastic. It's very difficult to reach all the corners with one finger. My wildest dream is that I will have the ability to put each button in a place that I want. I know that the designers and UI UX wouldn't have that, but it will make the app more accessible for me and for the many other people. This is my dream.
To meet with them, to tell them our needs, it was very, very important meetings.
My message to all developers will be, hey guys, you are there. You're actually the one that can have the power to change for a lot of people their entirely life.
I think about this amazing applicable session, every screen, page or button that I'm adding to the app.
Make the app more accessible, it's a must. So now the ball is in your hand.
Accessible apps are changing our lives every day and will continue to change everybody's life every day.